Hi, good morning, everyone. Now, Dr. Ferdin Joan Joseph, who is expert in blockchain and data science (R&D), will speak.
Hello everyone. Today, for this web conference, I would like to speak about the features of Hadoop in Alibaba Cloud. Alibaba Cloud has been currently taking its momentum in the Asian market over the past few years, and it's quite phenomenal when it compares to the other Western counterparts. And Alibaba Cloud has been seen as the largest market of cloud computing resources in the region of East Asia and in many parts of the world. So right now they are the number three in the cloud computing resources. You may wonder the number one payment platform in India, which we see as Paytm, has been developed with this big data resources of Alibaba Cloud. So today we are going to see about a brief introduction about the big data and then about the Hadoop, and then we will discuss something about the Alibaba Cloud big data products. So firstly we go into the introduction to big data. So what exactly is big data? So big data is like a term for a collection of data set which is so huge and it's complicated to process using some small database management tools or the traditional data processing applications. So we have the features for big data as volume, variety, velocity, veracity, and value. So these are the five pillars of big data as we all know mostly, and they all have some features as well. So now we see about the value for big data. So it has a, a feature of determining the root causes of failures, issues, and the defects in the real time, and then they generate the coupons at the point of sale based on customers' buying habits. So that's like the recommender systems, and then they recalculate the risk portfolios of various companies and their products, and finally they used to detect the fraudulent behavior before it affects any organization. So this is the value of big data as we can see. Now we see about the big data challenge, how to store this large amount of data and how potential value is that big data, and how to process the big data with reasonable cost and time. So that's what we see as the big data challenge. Now we see to the introduction to Hadoop. Hadoop has been getting popular since 2003 with a few papers published by people from Google, and then they started to do with the Google file system and the MapReduce for the large clusters. And then a guy called Doug Cutting and Hadoop. The guy has created the Hadoop based file system. He named it as a Nudge Distributed File System, or NDFS. And later, this Hadoop which was created with Doug Cutting, has been acquired by Apache Software Foundation, and Yahoo has acquired it. And after this, they integrated Apache software with Hadoop, and that's how this big data with Hadoop has been popular. So, in narrow sense, as we see, Hadoop is actually a project of Apache, and nowadays they are used in standalone systems as well as in cloud-based systems. So, what exactly is Hadoop? It is like a ecosystem which can host a lot of these kind of products. The big data products are all hosted into this ecosystem, which can effectively manage this. The products. The major features of Hadoop are like they have a flexibility in data processing, and then they are easily scalable, and they are fault tolerant, and they have faster data processing, and then they are robust, and finally they are cost effective. So these are the major key features of Hadoop. And now we see into the Hadoop's architecture. We compare between the Hadoop 1.0 and Hadoop 2.0. So when we compare these two, like Hadoop 2.0 has a intermediate layer of yarn that is for the cluster resource management. But in the previous version, it was integrated and mixed together with a map reduce. But now it acts as like an intermediate layer. So that's what we see in Hadoop 2.0. And from this Hadoop 2.0, we have this Hadoop common Hadoop distributed file system. That is the Hadoop version of the distributed file system. And then we have the Hadoop Yarn, which is a resource management platform. And Hadoop MapReduce is a tool which is used for large scale data processing. And these are the various tools being stored in the Hadoop ecosystem. As a base, we have Apache Flume, Apache Uzi, Scoop, Gatekeeper, Zookeeper, and Kafka, and Apache Ambari. So these are the basic tools which are available. And then we have the Apache Spark, Flink, and Apache Storm with the MapReduce. And then we have like Apache Hive, Apache Phoenix, Mahout, HBase, and Apache Pay. So these are like the basic softwares, and then these are like the computing frameworks. And for the data mining and analysis, we use all these base tools. So this is the core components of HDFS. And then we have the yarn core component. And now we see about various tools which are available with Alibaba Cloud for Apache Hadoop. So firstly, they have Apsara DB for RDS, that is relational database storage. So this Apsara DB is stable, reliable, flexible, and scalable online database service, and it has an instant user interface or a visual interface. They are compatible with MySQL, SQL Server, and the other relational databases. They provide database online expansion, backup rollback, performance monitoring, and analysis functions. They use a read-only instance and temporary instance. The advantages of this tool are like they act as a second level switch with this higher service availability of up to 99.95 percentage availability, and they have like a security protection which provides a free anti-DDoS attack. The anti-DDoS or like the cloud security feature is quite free in Alibaba Cloud, and they provide SQL injection alarm and data multiple backup, and it is quite easy to use with a one-touch data migration, and it has a visual management operation. So this is the one of the basic products of Alibaba Cloud Database for Hadoop. And next we have the product of distributed relational database system. So we saw the previous RDS system, which is for the single node system or the centralized node, but this one is like a distributed system. So this is used for products based on the RDS. That is, we combine this distributed relational database service with this RDS system, and this can provide you with horizontal split and smooth expansion, and they help you to solve the problem of um, some of the problems faced by a relational database system, like supporting the businesses independently. So those kind of things can be obtained using the relational distributed relational database service. So the advantages are like they are easy to use, and they have a higher stability, and they are distributed, and it has as a result of this the scalability of the system increases. So these are the various advantages of the distributed relational database service. Next, we have the table store. The table store is like building NoSQL data storage service on Alibaba Cloud's Apsara distributed system. The storage and the real-time access of massive structured data, and they have a flexible resource reservation with the real-time monitoring display. And the advantages are like they have a stability, and they give a security with a large-scale high-performance system. And then they have the analytic DB database system. They are used for massive data, real-time, high concurrent online analysis and cloud computing services. They provide a free computation and query ability, high availability and high security, fully compatible with the MySQL protocol. And the advantages they provide are like they have a higher computational freedom with extreme response time, so the latency of these database systems are lesser. So they are easy to use because it look like the standard SQL, and they support the same standard MySQL protocol, and they provide built-in data input or output for various cloud products. And they have rich features like automatic indexing and extreme speed data export. And then we have to see about the max compute. This is the most important big data tool which is available in Hadoop, and especially with Alibaba Cloud. They are used for a huge amount of data storage and computing up to the level of petabytes. We normally worry about gigabytes of data or terabytes of data, but this one has a capacity of up to petabytes of data. The multiple computational models are available with SQL, MapReduce, Graph, MPI iteration algorithm, and other programming models. They are cost effective, and it provides a strong data security. The advantages are of this max compute product, or like this they are distributed with they provide with a cluster architecture which can be expanded as like the requirement, or even with uh, the need of the customers. And they provide more security, as we saw like the Alibaba Cloud's and anti-DDoS. This product of Max Compute also provides more security with automatic storage fault tolerance mechanisms, and the calculations are like firstly done within a sandbox, so it gives more security. And they have like they are easy to use, which support the SQL based data processing, and they provide some APIs with which we can have a connectivity with the data. And they provide the management and authorization using the multi-user management collaborative analysis, multiple user rights and management. And they have like a flexible data access control strategy. So that's about the max compute tool. And then finally we see about the data integration, which is a stable tool which is efficient, and it is used for data synchronization. And Alibaba Cloud provides offline data access using this kind of data integration for the use in Alibaba Cloud's computing engine. And the advantages we see here are like they have a variety of data sources support, and they are faster, they are good, and they have the main feature of it saves the cost. And apart from all these data analysis and data products, we have the cloud data machine learning. We call it as a PAI, that is Platform for Artificial Intelligence. They are based on the Max Compute GPU cluster, and they support various calculation types. And they are built-in distributed algorithm of Alibaba, which supports tens of billions of data volume training, and the web interface through the drag pull to complete the complex data mining process. And in the advantages, we see that they provide a one-stop platform service from data pre-processing to model evaluation. Significantly, they reduce the big data algorithm modeling, and they support flexible and open personalization, and thereby they improve the modeling efficiency. That is, the machine learning models are created with a more efficient way, and they provide algorithms for the accuracy to explore the business value from massive data. So that's all about big data from Alibaba Cloud and its products. And if you want to have more information about Alibaba Cloud and its products, you can go to my YouTube channel, Ferdin Speaks, and I have a playlist full of videos explaining about each and every product, so you can have more information from there. and you can go to my GitHub and my LinkedIn for my professional activities. If you want to have contact with me, you can either like my Facebook page or you can email me to the email given here. So thank you everyone. That's all. See you later.
Watch this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel to watch many more videos like these of great personalities. Share this video with your friends to subscribe to this channel. Have a good day.